Welcome to the latest edition of Oncology Updates, covering breakthroughs in the past 2 weeks, brought to you by Lucid Quest. The global Phase 3 FIRST-HN study in HPV-negative recurrent or metastatic head and neck squamous cell carcinoma completed its first interim analysis. Following an independent data monitoring committee recommendation and alignment with the FDA, the 20 mg per kilogram dose of ficlatuzumab was selected for combination with cetuximab. The registrational study plans to enroll between 410 and 500 patients, with overall survival as the primary endpoint, and enrollment is ongoing. The FDA approved a once-monthly dosing schedule for RYBREVANT FASPRO in combination with lazertinib for first-line EGFR-mutated advanced non-small cell lung cancer. Transition to monthly dosing may occur as early as week 5. Clinical data demonstrated comparable outcomes and safety relative to the biweekly subcutaneous regimen, while the subcutaneous formulation reduces administration time from hours to minutes. The FDA accepted the NDA for Giredestrant in combination with everolimus for ER-positive, HER2-negative, ESR1-mutated locally advanced or metastatic breast cancer following endocrine therapy. The PDUFA date has been set for December 18, 2026. In the Phase 3 EVERA study, the combination demonstrated a 44% reduction in the risk of progression or death in the intention-to-treat population, and a 62% reduction in the ESR1-mutated subgroup compared with the comparator. The EMA validated a Type II variation application for ENHERTU as monotherapy in patients with residual invasive HER2-positive early breast cancer following neoadjuvant treatment. Data from DESTINY-Breast05 showed a 53% reduction in invasive disease recurrence or death compared with TDM1, signaling a potential shift in post-neoadjuvant treatment pending regulatory decision. The European Commission approved new every 3-week and every 4-week subcutaneous dosing regimens for RYBREVANT across previously approved indications in advanced EGFR-mutated non-small cell lung cancer. Results from the Paloma studies showed comparable safety to intravenous dosing and fewer administration-related reactions. The FDA granted Fast Track designation to SRN-101, an AAV-based immunogene therapy platform for the treatment of recurrent high-grade glioma. The designation is intended to facilitate development and expedite review. The program recently received IND clearance, enabling initiation of a first-in-human clinical trial. Japan's Ministry of Health, Labour and Welfare granted Shonin marketing approval to AlphaDart for the treatment of unresectable locally advanced or locally recurrent head and neck cancer. This marks the first approval outside Israel. A 66-patient post-marketing surveillance study is planned across 5 Japanese centers. The FDA converted the accelerated approval of the BRAFTOVI combination to full approval for first-line treatment of BRAF 5600E mutant metastatic colorectal cancer based on Phase 3 breakwater data. The study demonstrated a 51% reduction in the risk of death and a 47% reduction in the risk of progression or death compared with chemotherapy, establishing it as the only approved targeted regimen in this first-line molecular subset. Stay ahead in oncology research. Like, share, and subscribe for our updates. Visit lqventures.com or email us at info@lqventures.com for expert healthcare consulting. See you next time.